Hey, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kayshawn, and thank you so much for clicking on this video today. You already know your girl is back with another video. Based on the title, y'all know exactly what I'm about to talk about, and because I got my handy dandy phone in my hand, you know that I am about to do an Askkay. Of course, I'm still in my same costume from this week because y'all know I got to get at least 2 videos out of this costume, okay? But if you guys want to be featured in one of my Asskkay's, I do have my email linked in my description box along with my link to my membership in case you guys want to join. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and follow me on Instagram and TikTok at Kayshawn with 3 E's. But y'all already know. Without further ado, let's hop right into the video. Let's All right, y'all. So, boom. Let's get right into her story time, okay? It says, hey, thank you for the content. You keep me up laughing. And I swear to God, Stacy, I think she meant Stassi, is just like my homegirl that slept with my uncle. Hold up now. I said, but that's another story I sent in. Oh, girl, I'm going to have to find that one. Let me see what you're talking about with that. She said, I'm going to keep it brief, and the grammar is correct. So, boom, let's get into it. Okay, girl. She said, so this was back in the early 2010s. I was a brand new private in the U.S. Army. Ooh, okay, girl. You know how they say first impressions are everything? Mine for some people was bad. I was shy and soft-spoken. I showed up to the first formation with the wrong uniform. Girl, I was a mess. After a very long first day, a few soldiers introduced themselves, and one, she put in parentheses, Jones, took me under his wing. Jones was obviously gay, but everyone seemed to be cool with him. So that day he told me to meet him in his car, and he was going to take me to get some things I might need. So we went off post, and he bought me so many things I needed. Oh, you know what? I always assume that, I say this all the time, but I always assume it's a girl writing me this story time, but it could be a girl or a guy, y'all. That's why y'all gotta tell me y'all names, or tell me like a fake name, or tell me, are you a girl, are you a guy? Like, you know, y'all gotta tell me these things because I be assuming. So that's my bad. Let me not assume. So I don't know if this is a female or male. So, you know, I'm just letting y'all know that. But they say, so we went off post, and he bought me so many things I needed. Almost $300 worth of uniforms and equipment. Okay, now. On the way back, I felt comfortable enough to tell him I was gay too, and he wasn't surprised. Before I could tell him he wasn't my type, he made sure to tell me. Okay, so we see what this is, okay? But before I could tell him he wasn't my type, he made sure to tell me. He like, that's cool, but you ain't really my type, boo. I then asked, why did you buy all this stuff for me? Jones explained how it was his duty as a Christian and a brother to help another brother out. We ended up being pretty close like brothers. Then we started going to meet guys together, and I noticed every guy I would be interested in, Jones would also like. He would do the most in front of them too. Like, let something I told him in private slip out or boldly flirt with him as if I wasn't talking to them first. I started to fall back and ended up dating this guy that was oh so fine. He was a white guy, my first white guy. I was scared at first, but we ended up having a lot in common. He was from a neighboring state and also grew up in a small town. He was 6'3", built, but not too built. He was one of them skinny guys that bulked up. He had nice tattoos and beautiful light brown eyes and black hair. Baby, that smile with those blinding white teeth would get you pregnant, okay? Anyway, girl, I was sprung and in love. We were inseparable. One day, me and my boo Anthony was chilling in his room, and somebody was knocking on his door. It was Jones. He came with pizza and wings and said, well, since I'm all booed up and don't have time to chill with him, he's coming to me. No, he didn't. I'm trying to be chilling with my boo. Why is you coming in this room? Well, at least he brought food, though. You know, you always get some cool points with me if you bring food. Girl, I couldn't resist some wings and pizza from Tony's. Okay, I know that's right. Well, I don't know what Tony's is, but pizza and wings, you gotta eat it. So we started eating, and Jones took a wing. I mean, a whole wing, and put it in his mouth and poured out nothing but a bone. And looked my man dead in his eyes. No, he didn't. No, he didn't suck the meat off the bone and look at your man as if he want to do that to your man. You gotta watch out. Here's the thing about Jones. He was ugly, but had a big butt and game. This man took pride in turning dudes out. Weird as fuck, huh? But was shot on Sunday in front row like a saint, shaking my head. What surprised me was how my man was looking at him. So I got up and told Jones, you got to go. He asked my man, did he want another wing? And my dude said, yeah, let me get one more. Girl, I took that box and threw those damn wings across that room and told him to on before I boxed him the fuck up. He laughed and rushed out. My man was trying to act like I was in the wrong, so I left. This was weird. We never argued. Before, we were so good. Jones' room was right behind mine, and our walls were so thin that you could hear the door close and conversations. I was sitting in my room thinking about the situation and heard Jones leave his room. Shortly after that, I hear another door open and then shut. My man and Jones live on the same floor as me, but on the other side. The parking lot is on my side and everyone parked out there. So I heard my man's car, his base was up in parentheses. Then I hear Jones' car. So I call him and ask, "Where you going?" He said to the store and to clear his head. Girl, something was off, okay? So I hopped in my 99 Ford Explorer, I know that's right, and went to the store, but parked across the street. No, you didn't, girl. We about to go for an investigation, FBI. PI, private investigator. I like this. I like this. He wasn't lying. He came out with a bottle and he got in his car. I followed him while keeping my distance, of course, to the lake, one post where during the day soldiers go train there, but at night some of us go there to chill. When he turned in, I kept going so I could turn around at the dead end and go back to the Army apartments. He called me right when I got to the dead end. Girl, I was scared. I thought he seen me. Keep in mind, he is a soldier too, and he's deployed, so he stayed on alert. So I answered scared as fuck. Me. Hello? My man. Hey, babe, I love you, bro, but you did too much. You really think I'm going to cheat? If so, you never trusted me like I trust you. And more gaslighting they put. Girl, just like that, I fell back in love with this man. I wanted to pull up on him and suck the stress right out of that 9.5 tanned, y'all know what. But I was like, nah, let me get him some space. So I went back to the apartments and was so relieved when I seen Jones' car was there too. So when I got back to my room, I heard Jones' phone ring and he answered. I put my ear to the wall and heard, "What, boy? Where? Let me see." Then he left and came back and said, "Yeah, it's here. Okay, bye." Jones then got to his car and left. I must admit, I obviously had trust issues and sat there for about 30 minutes. Guess what I did? I went back to that lake. By this time, it was like 2:30 a.m. on a Friday morning. We were off Friday through Monday for a holiday. His car wasn't at the lake, and neither was Jones or anybody. So I went back and noticed neither one of their cars were there and was going crazy. I ended up going to sleep for about an hour. Baby, you went to sleep? Your man and your friend who was low-key flirting, car is missing. And you went to sleep? What's wrong with you? I ain't talking to you. But you all in my business. You trying to figure out why you went to sleep too? Me and Dash, we both trying to figure out how you went to sleep. How did your mind even let you go to sleep? And your people is missing. Ended up going to sleep for about an hour and woke up stressed. Then I thought about our little spot where we would go to chill, mess around, smoke or whatever. Yes, we did smoke, but carefully. I went there. They weren't there. Then I went by the lake one more time and saw his car. He was in it because I heard the bass and the lights were on. So I cut my lights and parked up at the top. I was going to surprise him with this mouth and these JCs. Okay, as you should. I came from behind the car. It was facing the lake. You can't see in his car because it had tents. I opened the passenger door and he was laid back, getting the Hoover treatment from you know who. Jones. Girl, I pulled Jones by his legs out that car and his face hit that sand and rocked so hard. He drove off as soon as I got him out. I ran to my car to chase him back to the apartments. He was lucky the staff sergeant was patrolling because I was going to act a damn fool, as you should, okay? Okay, well, no, yes, no, we don't provoke, well, we don't promote violence, well, sometimes justified violence. Okay, we ended up getting back together. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Baby. I was just on your side. You know, I thought we was gonna act a damn fool and turn up because you didn't catch your man cheating with your little friend. Now you talking about y'all ended up getting back together? You know what? We ended up getting back together until he left for good. I was a fool in love. Yeah, you was. As long as you know, I ain't gotta tell you. You said it, not me. I'm agreeing with you, but you said it, okay? Jones ended up messing with the wrong dude and caught an STD, a permanent STD, and got kicked out the army. If you like this one, I have many more stories. My dating life was horrible in the army. I dated some of the finest, worst, narcissistic men, but they all had good D, even the ones who lied about his size. He said it was a 10. It was more like a 6. Spoiler alert, I still let him hit. You know, these stories be starting off so good. Thank you in advance for reading my story. I was thinking about making my own channel, but I'm not sure yet. Keep coming with the good content, girl. P.S. You can read the names. Oh, I already did, babe. Y'all be putting that I can read the names at the very end when I had already said it. I keep telling y'all gotta tell me that in the beginning. But shout out to you, boo. Thank you so much for submitting your story time. It was. I give it a good 7.8 out of 10 because I be wanting all the details. And why you gotta go back to that man? You clearly caught that man cheating on you. Lying. He didn't call you, gaslit you. Oh, I love you, baby. I would never cheat on you. You gotta trust me. Yeah, come on, Jones. Come and give me that sloppy toppy. And you went back? Okay. Alright, y'all. So we're gonna go ahead and do a second Askkay. This one is titled My Jailbird Was Leading Me On. They say, hey girl, I'm just going to get straight to the point. So the year of 2016 was my most lit era. This dude, we gonna call him Michael Myers because he literally is a menace to society. Okay, girl. So the girls at my school, they was all fast. I'm talking about sucking and effing the whole nine at the ages of 11 to 15. What was that age? Oh no, okay, I had to make sure. So no, I'm just playing. There was this dude that all the girls used to talk about, which was Michael Myers, and all his friends. They all politic. I'm from the Bay Area, and we politic completely different from LA politics. I was new to the city and to the school I was attending, so I didn't know this boy, nor did I know how he looked. I just know what I heard about him, which wasn't good things. But I used to get turned on by hood niggas. LOL. I don't know. Something was wrong with me. Nah. No, we be liking them hood dudes, okay? Nothing wrong with that. Well, I can't talk. I'm in the same boat as you, sis. Fast forward, what the same dude everybody hyped up slid in my DMs on Instagram? He was texting me through a computer because I found out he was locked up. I was 13 or 14 at the time, young and dumb, and was responding back, entertaining him, but me and him just became really good friends. Nothing more, nothing less. And on and off again, he'll call me from jail or text me on the computer. Fast forward, he would... Wait, you talking to somebody from jail at 13, 14 years old. He in jail? How old is he in jail or juvie? Because, baby, why you 14, let's even give you 14, and you talking to somebody in jail, that means they're over 18, or did you mean juvie? I need to know. These is important details I need to know about. She said, fast forward, he had got released at 16. Okay, so he was only 16. Okay, so he was in juvie. Okay. All right. Girl, he got out of jail and went back the same damn week for murder, for unaliving somebody. Okay, now wait a minute. I know I said I like the hood dudes, but baby, you're a little deep in the trenches, okay? Because he just got out. Then he get out and he unalive and you get, you know what he doing? I'm gonna need you to tell your jailbird to get some hobbies. Maybe he want to take some swimming lessons. You know, maybe he want to play a little soccer, a little football or something because he needs something to occupy his time other than doing time. Okay? Do you need something? Do I'm trying. Your mama, you know that dog food that you get it's real expensive, and your mama trying to work so we could. Go on. I'm trying to work and make this money. You over here playing. Go on. You know what? Don't listen. Don't shout out in front of this camera. Yeah. My bad, y'all. You know, that's y'all nephew. Y'all be want to see him. There he go. Playing. Anywho, girl, he got out of jail and went back the same damn week for unaliving. So like I said before, we was on and off. Like, I don't know what it was. We just wouldn't talk for a long time. Then I randomly get a follow request from him. Girl, he felt just like the boogeyman. Found me every time I seen his Instagram name pop up because he'll immediately DM me. So there's this girl I had got into a physical altercation with about my freshman year of high school over some hate and shit. Fast forward, it's been 3 years of him in and out of jail. At the time, I was 16 or 17. Mind you, he had 5 years total till they had no choice but to release him. He unalived somebody at 16 and he only got 5 years. Was it an accident? Was it self-defense? What was it? Because why I know he a minor, but he only got 5 years. You talking about they had no choice but to release him? No, they need to keep his ass locked up. He's a menace to society, like you said. What is he out for? But okay. So the girl I fought, she was a crash, which is like a gang member, they said. LOL. She basically used to do stuff for them, including Michael Myers. Girl, so basically he was entertaining her. You know how the jail talk is. And she was falling for her. Girl, to the point, he was falling for her too a little bit, I think. But she said, and she was falling for a girl to the point she got the boy name tatted a few months ago. But I'm going to get to that later in the story, LOL. But like I said before, we was on and off with our communication. And girl, one day he had called me and we was having our regular conversation because like I said, we were strictly friends. But girl, he going to open his mouth and tell me when it's close to his release date, I have to drop all my niggas because I'm going to be his. Who you think he is? I thought y'all was strictly friends. And you just talked about giving that jail talk. And now look at you falling for the jail talk, baby. Come on now. She said, my little young and dumb self, like, ooh, he said I'm going to be his. LOL girl sticking my tongue out, feeling like that bitch in my room. He be in and out of jail, sis. You do not want them problems at that young age. It's cool because we ain't judging you. You know, we won't judge over here. You know, okay? And from there, he started calling me more and more, girl, every day. I just bet he about to get out. He need to have some JJ lined up, okay? He do. Girl, to the point somehow he would call me 7 times a day. I don't know if he was taking people phone time or what, because he would call me back to back after the call would hang up. 2 years later, it's his 5-year mark. Girl started getting wild. But the thing is, the whole 5 years we was interacting with each other, nobody knew. So the deal with him was they used to move him around to different facilities a lot. And at the time, he was locked up with a few of his brothers, if you know what I mean. And they knew who I was, but they didn't know that me and Michael Myers was a thing or whatever, or even knew each other. How they knew who you was, but they didn't know that y'all even knew each other. Okay. All right. Girl, every gang got that one messy, loud-ass brother. Girl, I'm going to name his brother Dirty Sprite. I'm dead. Because he used to be on that stuff heavy. So they all used to share a cell phone in the facility. And like I said, Michael Myers used to call me. So they all used to share a cell phone in the facility. And like I said, Michael Myers used to call me like 7 or more times a day. Girl, why I had got a message on Instagram from Dirty Sprite asking me, you talk to Michael Myers? Girl, my heart dropped to my feet because he's the last one that I would want to know. Girl, when I tell you the same night the girl I have fought, we're going to name her. I ain't saying that, girl. They ain't about to come for me, okay? I don't want no problems. She said a name that I'm not going to agree with because y'all not about to come for me, so I'm going to just name her something else. She said, when I tell you the same night the girl I have fought, we're going to name her Brittany, okay? Girl, she was on my head. Girl, I found out the Dirty Sprite was going around the facility telling everybody that me and Michael Myers was messing with each other. Fast forward, my birthday comes up. Girl, I'm turning 20. Mind you, I haven't heard from Brittany for some months now. I'm at the nail shop getting my feet done, and I noticed hella females from the city was watching my story. Girl, it was 10 of them and a few niggas. Mind you, I'm so out the loop with everything. I was thinking like it's my birthday. They was all watching my story because they trying to see the festivities. LOL. Mind you, I recognize some of the girls from when I was in school. I'm outside for my birthday. I had a birthday dinner at this fancy restaurant. Girl, the next day I went to the party that Krishan Rock and the Baddies West cast was hosting. Girl, really outside, loose, with no care in the world. So my birthday passed or whatever, and Michael Myers didn't wish me happy birthday, nor did he call me for that whole month. He finally calls me hella random and explains to me that he was getting moved to a different facility again, and from there, we was just catching up. Girl, tell me why he breaks it down to me that Brittany was planning to beat my ass on my birthday dinner and jumping me at the concert. The whole time I'm thinking all them girls was watching me because it was my birthday, and the whole time they was trying to find my locations through my Instagram stories. Oh, they sneaky. You gotta be careful. You gotta watch out for these people. Now, the day he gets out finally comes, and like any other day, he calling me back to back type shit till he had court. He gets released and got sent out the way on probation because he was a threat to his city. Anyways, he snuck back out to this way, and not gonna lie, I was excited. Like, I finally see him after 5 years. Y'all, you holding this nigga down for 5 years. If y'all didn't see my story about King, how I can't hold nobody down. You holding this dude down for 5 years at your young age. This nigga that's a menace to society, that's going in and out of jail, doing all this other stuff. He not even out, and you already having problems with females and bitches trying to fight you, and you around here giving up your good years for this man. 5 years? Y'all ain't got nothing else to do? They say, not gonna lie, I was excited. Like, I'm finna see him after 5 years. Like, huh? I got him at the end of the day. LOL, Brittany thought. Girl, she even got his name tattooed on him a week before he got out on some Delulu shit. Girl, she was doing anything for him to come home to her. But yeah, the weekend he had came back, I had pulled up on him and it was actually cool. I had a good time. Girl, back to what he said 2 years before he was released about me dropping my dues when he got out. He brought it up, and from there we became boyfriend and girlfriend. So I came back again the next weekend, and we had, you know what? I know I should have never let him in my panties, but girl, in the heat of the moment, I don't have to say too much. I think you understand what I'm trying to say, okay? Everything was good, girl, until the one day I seen he had linked with his brothers. Gangbangers, she said. Mind you, nobody had seen him since he got out but me and his granny. I felt something was off from the moment I seen he went outside with them, and there was. Everything went downhill from there. I wasn't seeing him no more. He kept claiming he was dealing with a lot and it's nothing that got to do with me and blah, blah, blah. And I believed it. Just because of the type of lifestyle I knew he lived, I'll give him grace. Girl, he was a lie. He asked to link with me this one Sunday and I said, yeah. When it was getting late around 6 p.m., I was calling him and asking when he was going to slide. Girl, he was straight ignoring me. Girl, no response at all. But he would be posting on Instagram back to back like it was nothing. I had his location and he stopped sharing it and everything. I mean, the whole nine. So I went on my close friends and was throwing subliminals to get his attention and make him mad. He gonna hit me up talking about, baby, calm down and blah, blah, blah. Why you tripping and shit. Girl, I tell him and he leave me on scene. Girl, I fell out, LOL. Girl, he started ghosting me, etc. for a few days. So I came to the conclusion and told him I'ma just do me and he could do him. And that was that. And he didn't even respond to that. Yikes, that's a little bit messed up. Girl, it was a day I was asleep because I had work that evening. And I woke up, I logged onto Instagram. Why he posts a whole female on his actual page? Not even just a story, talking about baby with the heart eyes and that 23 Island sound playing on the picture. Girl, I died and came back to earth, girl. I blocked him and everything. I told my friends and my best friend texted the girl basically being petty like, this your nigga with a picture of him, LOL. Girl, Michael Myers responded through the girl DM saying that that's his girl and has nothing to do with anything and that me and him clearly not dating no more. But he never even broke up with me. And to this day, I ain't heard shit from him with no explanation, not shit. And she said, this me. But she didn't say if I could post a picture, so I guess I can't. She said, this is me and this is her. Okay. Well, uh-huh. Well, baby, you definitely pretty. You my K-star, so I gotta be on your side, okay? But the girl ain't that bad looking. She ain't. She ain't. You know, I'm keeping it real with you. You definitely fine as wine, for sure. You are. You know, I seen you did a little bit of a close up on her teeth. You know, I see where you're going there, but you know, you baby, you didn't need him no way. He is a jailbird thug out here in these streets. You got better things to do with your 20s than to be writing back and forth, getting jail calls, and dealing with all that trauma. You got other shit to do. You too good. You too good looking for all that drama. Okay, baby? Okay. All right, girl. I love you. I love you. Thank you for submitting your story time. But yes, y'all, that is the end of their story time. I hope you guys really enjoy it. Make sure, as always, we are respectful in the comments. These are people's lives. So comment down below. Double check to make sure you are subscribed. And turn on your post notifications. That way you notify every time your girl posts, okay? I love you guys so much. And y'all already know. Until next time. I'll see you in my next video. Peace.